Hello class, good afternoon. Our topic for today is area and perimeter of squares and rectangles. So area of a rectangle is equal to length times width, where L is the number of the linear units on the longer side and W is the number of the linear units on the shorter side. So when you look at this figure, let's try to find the perimeter of this. Okay, let's find the area of this rectangle. So its length is 6 units and its width is 4 units. So you can see that so let's take a look at this figure. The length is 6 units and the width is 4 units. So you will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and its width is 1, 2, 3, 4. If you will make you can just continue to draw small squares and you will count the small squares. So its total is 24 square unit, or you can also simply multiply the length to its width, which is 4. Next is the length of the triangle is 8 units and its width is 4 units. So just multiply length times width. 8 times 4 is 32 square units, and that is the area of the rectangle with a length of 8 units and width of 4 units. Next is area of a square. The formula for area of a square is S times S, or side times side, or side square, where S is the number of linear units on each side. For example, so for the area of a square is S times S, wherein square has equal sides, so you don't need to label all the sides. Since this square is the side of this square is 4 centimeter or 4 units, then just multiply 4 times 4 to get 16 square units, and that is the area of this square. Next is this given square with side of 5 units. 5 times 5, the answer is 25 square units. So that is the area of a square given its sides is 5 square or 5 units. Find the perimeter and area. So to get the perimeter of a square, just add all the sides, okay, or the measurement of the side, or simply multiply the side to 4. So since the measure of the side of this square is 6 units, then 4 times 6, the answer is 24 linear units, and that is the perimeter of this square. Next is the area of this given square. The formula is side times side. 6 times 6, the answer is 36 square units, and that is the perimeter and area of a triangle with a side of 6 units. The perimeter is 24 linear units and the area is 36 square units. This must be A because it is the area of the square. Next is area of a polygon with an irregular or complex shape. So these are the polygon that is not usual, just like rectangle, square, parallelogram. So for example, this figure. So you can see that it is not a rectangle, it is not a square, it is not a parallelogram. But when you take a look at this figure, you can divide it, making it two rectangle. So the bigger one, so to get the area of this polygon, let's divide this polygon into two. First is this, the bigger rectangle and the small rectangle. We need to compute the area of the two rectangle to get the area of this irregular or complex shape. So for the side of the bigger rectangle, 8 and 9, as you can see in the original figure, and 6 and 4 for the small rectangle, 6 then 4. So now it's time to compute for the area 1 and area 2 to get the area of the irregular polygon. So as I've said a while ago that we need to compute the area of the first rectangle and the second rectangle to get the total area of the irregular polygon or the L-shaped polygon. So first, the length is 9 times width, which is 8. So 9 times 8 is 72. Okay. So next is square units. So since there is no indicated units, then we can just write square units. Then for the small rectangle, 6 and 4, the length is 6 and the width is 4. 6 times 4 is 24, and that is the area of the second rectangle, square units. So to get the total area of the L-shaped polygon, then total area is equal to the area of the first polygon or the first rectangle, which is 72, plus the area of the second one is 24. So 72 times 24, the answer is 96 square units. So this is the area of the irregular polygon or the L-shaped polygon that I've shown you a while ago. For your activity, answer Explore A on page 333 to 334. Take a photo of your answers and send it via private message. Deadline March 2.